You can listen to this episode ad-free.
Say what?
Ad-free in the $5 tier of our Patreon. It's patreon.com/New Rory and Maul.
Put it right there, Peeje.
Oh, and then we have a bunch of merch. Like, merch is still popping.
Merch is always popping.
Yeah.
Well, our merch is always popping.
Yeah, I've seen some questionable merch with certain people.
You ain't got to get into that.
But our new line for 2025 is out. We have some more merch coming very soon as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, go get your merch.
No Rory and Maul.
We are back. Happy top of the week. Fresh off a red eye, locking myself out of my house. I'm in a very delusional mind state right now, off no sleep this weekend, but I'm in a great fucking mood. I'm happy to see everybody.
Woo.
So, good evening. Good afternoon.
Depending on where you are.
Good morning.
Depending on where you are in the world.
Everything. I was in a good mood, and then Demaris informed me that pink lemonade is just lemonade that's pink, and I think that's a lie.
Stupid.
Pink lemonade tastes different than lemonade, and no one is going to ever convince me otherwise.
Yeah, they put a little different type of corn syrup in it, but it's not a flavor.
It's definitely its own flavor.
This conversation stemmed from Peeje so excitedly asking me, "Hey, Demaris, what's your favorite flavor of like anything? Like when it comes to candy or juice or anything?" I'm like, "It's watermelon." He goes, "Mine is pink lemonade," and I'm like, "Well, pink lemonade isn't a flavor. Like depending on like what flavor is the pink? Strawberry lemonade, sure." Cranberry lemonade, sure, but pink lemonade is not a fucking flavor.
But even Wikipedia, like I honestly don't care what the facts are because you're never going to change my mind on this. But it does say pink lemonade is created by adding additional fruit juices, flavors, and food coloring to the recipe. So it's a different drink.
That's just the chemical to trip your brain
Yeah.
into thinking that
it
it's
worked.
something in there. Yeah.
It's a great trick because pink lemonade it's probably top 5 for me when it comes to juices.
Well, a little bit better for
Pink
you. It's not even
lemonade is in your
juice.
top 5?
Yeah,
Where's the
I love
juice?
pink lemonade.
Why not strawberry lemonade?
I like raspberry lemonade way better than strawberry. I think raspberry lemonade is probably the best lemonade. Raspberry lemonade might be 1 or 2 for me.
Pink lemonade being your top 5 is
It's white, I know.
Out of
That's
all,
some
that's
white-
mad white. Is that him and Peeje shit?
that's like
It's great.
yeah, that's like whiter than white. Like pink lemonade is I don't get it. So where's lemonade at?
I like pink lemonade better than lemonade.
All right, now you just saying it.
I do.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you just saying it. Where's like all right? So where's like a
But lemonade is like a 6 or 7. It's right there. Don't get me wrong.
So where's
but
Arnold Palmer at? Is that like
it's making top 10.
Nah,
Maybe
Arnold
not-
Palmer's
maybe
kind of
not- maybe
ass.
9.
Arnold Palmer's kind of ass. I ain't gonna lie.
what?
I'll put
Iced tea lemonade?
this is how white I am. I'll put raspberry cranberry juice ocean spray like top 3.
Nothing ocean spray. We don't drink nothing ocean spray over here.
Oh, you on your own, baby? Because that white
White
grape, that white grape, that
cracking
crazy.
that.
Now, granted, I don't drink juice like
There's
that.
not a
So
single cranberry in there.
Nah,
That's
you
fine.
see the commercial?
that
not
white
a single-
cranberry.
Two guys like
There's
going
not a
through the
single
cranberry river.
a single white peach. There's none of that in any of those bottles.
shit.
You
so
didn't,
good.
as a kid, like always want to go in one of those cranberry like ponds? Remember the commercials? They would be in like the cranberry pond.
Yes.
I've never stumbled upon one. Where do they hide them?
I don't think they're real.
Like I've traveled and no one's been
That
like,
was like
all
the
right,
first
when you're
AI.
here, you have to see the cranberry
That was
pond.
the first AI, the cranberry pond. That was the first AI. That's when they first fooled us on TV.
And then I started thinking that cranberries were like, is it an ocean thing?
No.
Like for real?
Definitely not.
Is it from sea urchins? How do they just create it's just a bunch of
Sea urchins.
cranberries? But when they discontinued cranberry tangerine ocean spray, that was like a really devastating day for me. Crantan.
Oh, y'all really drink ocean spray?
Crantan. When I was a kid.
I drink the white cran. I'll do an ounce of it, and then I'll do 7 ounces of sparkling water.
Oh, you have
Fine.
So wait, like you measure your drinks before you drink them?
Yeah, well, I
With the
use
Pirates?
I use mason jars. They have the measurements already on there, so
Yeah.
I'll just do the 1 ounce of juice because juice has way too. That's first of all, it's not real juice, and second of all, it's like there's no nutritional value other than fucking sugar. So yeah, I'll take the 1 little ounce and do it with sparkling water when I want something sweet.
Yeah.
But I mean, even now, I don't even really drink juice like that much to begin with at all.
That's all I
like
drink now.
my top 10 list
That's
doesn't
all
really,
that's here. Sparkling water and key lime.
Mm-hmm. Bust 'em.
That's it.
I've only had key lime pie.
No, you gotta get some key lime in your
What
water.
is a key lime? I thought it was just something Key West had
No.
for dessert.
You don't know what a key lime is?
Mm-mm. What does it look
It's
like?
like a very small version of a lime.
The real limes.
Oh, okay.
Majority of our
not the
limes are
American
not
ones
real.
with steroids in them.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, then, yeah, sparkling water with lime that's a go-to.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's old people shit. Like I can't like I can't drink no whole cup of chew. I feel like my teeth are just cracking in my mouth if I do that. Like I need the sparkle, the water. Like it needs to have damn near no flavor.
Now I can't drink sparkling water with food though.
Really?
No.
Oh, you feel full?
Not just that like bubbly, washing that down while I'm eating. It's just nah.
Nah, you busting shit.
Just burping up.
So
I just need water. Just
Yeah.
give me some water, some juice maybe, but not no sparkling water.
I was in LA shooting the off-road video over the weekend.
Woo.
And good segue, because when was the last time you guys had a Gatorade? Because I cannot believe that I drank that shit as a kid. Gatorade is so sweet. Like, I had not had a Gatorade in so long, and I had one on set, and I was like, yo, how the fuck did I drink this?
And I used to go crazy for the ice blue.
Yeah.
The ice blue Gatorade. Oh man.
I had a Gator Light maybe like last week. They have Gator
Light.
They have Gator Light now. Yeah, it's like Pedialyte but Gatorade.
I thought it was like, isn't there like Watergate or whatever? What is it? No, it's a version of Gatorade that just is way less sweet.
Yeah, Gator
Is
Light.
it? Okay, I don't know.
But it's like
called something else.
it's
See, I don't want to see them talking shit about too many podcasts. There's too many fucking drinks available. Let's talk about what's really it's too many fucking drinks on the shelves.
New drinks in the streets.
Gator Light. What the fuck is Gator Light?
It's a rapid rehydration electrolyte drink. I drink it when I
No, that's Gatorade.
No, but Gator Light is better, I think, because it has less sugar but more electrolytes in it.
Oh, so you get diabetes slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because I feel like real Gatorade is not like, that shit ain't really hitting with the electrolytes. That's like Pedialyte.
See, that's why y'all from a different time. See, in the park, all you needed was the fire hydrant to be turned on to get rehydrated.
I liked Gatorade as a kid, but never when I was playing sports.
You could taste the minerals. You could taste the asphalt.
Yeah.
That real Bronx.
It's not a mineral.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Asphalt.
taste the silver lining of the metal pipes in the city.
Yeah, that's going to be a lawsuit in like 60. That's what you're tasting.
You just flirt with asbestos a little bit. That's all.
Fluoride, it's great for you.
Yeah, you need it.
Remember when they told us fluoride was good for us?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all in our water. But yeah, when I was playing sports, I could not drink Gatorade. It did not quench my thirst at all. It kind of like made me more thirsty.
Yeah, it dries you out.
How people could drink that while they were playing sports is beyond me. But
we are back. Yeah. Sponsored by Boost Mobile. Unlimited talk, text, and data in case you wanted to talk and text while you in LA, Rory. I don't know if you know that.
I did. I wasn't even roaming.
Yeah. It's Boost.
It worked in LA.
Get the boost.
What the fuck?
But no, LA was cool. I was in and out, shot the video, but you know, LA's still LA.
Yeah, had a good time.
We're not missing much. Yeah. We actually had a really good time. It was the first time I've left like a visual and like felt amazing and not pessimistic. I was like, this was a good, amazing day.
Dope.
So shout out to Raven. She directed it and she's also in it. So it's a fun video. I'm excited to show you guys.
Ooh, shout out to Raven.
Did you accidentally get knocked in the pool or was that on purpose?
See, look at you spoiling shit already.
Sorry. My bad.
Crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Take it
That's
out.
wild. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's part of the actual treatment of me being pushed into a pool.
Oh, okay.
And I will tell you now, if you are going to get pushed in a pool, don't wear like probably the thickest corduroys of all time because you will sink to the bottom and you need to be a strong swimmer.
You had corduroys on in the pool?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah. Art. It's art, man.
Listen, man.
It's art. You don't understand art.
No, I can't. Like, you're right. I guess I corduroy in the pool. I never really thought about it.
You don't understand this Virgil shit.
No, you're right. You absolutely
different.
I said you right about 7 times. You're right. You got it. You won.
But how was your 4th of July?
It was cool, man. Chill, quiet. Just I ain't do nothing too much. I went to my boy's crib. He had a little cookout. Was there for a couple hours and got back home. That was it.
Demaris, did you go to Miami? Or that was another weekend?
No, that was another one. I went to ATL and saw some friends. It was cool.
Okay. What's Atlanta like on the 4th?
I didn't really get to see anything. Like I was kind of like more towards the suburbs and you know, I ain't really want to be in the mix anyway. So it was, I mean, I guess people had fun. I don't know. I'm boring. Y'all know I don't do shit. I bought a new book. I was reading.
Everybody hates America till July 4th.
I think they still hate it. I think they just enjoy cookouts.
Oh, yeah. July 4th. They just enjoy
a day off and
they was loving July
barbecue.
4th. They was outside. There was traffic everywhere. Fireworks on every block. I'm like, all right, man. I thought these were illegal.
I will say, I mean, LA, I got there sort of late. I didn't really do anything. I pretty much flew to LA the entire 4th of July. But there really wasn't traffic like I thought there was going to be. Even I was in like by mid-city where the fireworks were and drove like it was a regular LA night. I was like, oh, nobody gives a fuck about this holiday anymore.
Yeah, no.
But, I mean, go America, I guess.
Hey, man, listen, man.
The fireworks here actually
look big, beautiful bill signed. That was the birthday gift to America.
What is that exactly?
The Big Beautiful Bill. You know what the Big Beautiful Bill is. Come on. Tons of stuff in
Belichick?
there. Yeah, come on, man. There's tons of stuff in there.
The fireworks actually look kind of cool in New York. All the videos I saw under the Brooklyn Bridge with all the fucking sparklers, I thought they like kind of went all out. Eric Adams is trying to do his last hurrah.
Listen, man. This is definitely his last hoorah. He's fucking out of there. I can tell you that right
He
now.
just wants to spend all the money on fireworks while he's here.
He's gone. He's out of there. Get him out of there.
Well, on July 4th, I believe it was on July 4th, Drake dropped a new record. Well, I guess like a mini movie, like a film. I guess
Like a
short film.
Visualizer?
Episode 1.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know it was episodes. So yeah, it was the visual for What Did I Miss plus a snippet of another record that sounded pretty good. But what's everyone's thoughts of What Did I Miss? Maul predicted this like in April. Or did you were you just asking the question, what did you miss? And it was just a coincidence.
It was a coincidence.
Okay.
It was a
I
coincidence.
mean, I figured that too.
Yeah, come on.
Sometimes you wake up, you're like, oh, what did I miss?
Exactly. Everybody says it, right? Yeah.
What's funny is I remember when you tweeted that and I started like looking through the comments of like wondering what you missed. I was like, wait, did I miss something too? Because you know, like sometimes when Maul put the laughing emojis, then I got to go find what he's laughing about. I really thought with the what did I miss, it was similar to laugh emojis. And I was like, I must have missed it too.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out on the episode. But your thoughts on the record?
I mean, great record. Great song to come back with. Great sentiment. I think he addressed a lot of his feelings coming out of last year. Well, some of his feelings. Not a lot of them, but some of them, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's good music. I think that's what Drake is getting back to. Just make some good music. You know, last year we had obviously one of the biggest moments in our culture's history. And you know, him coming out of it, feeling the way he feels and looking back at things. I guess this is the song that he sat in the studio and this is what he came up with. So this was the sentiment. What did I miss? And yeah, I like it. Good music.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a cool record. And this is just going to be more like overthinking it for not just for the sake of conversation, but just I like to overthink records. Would it have been better if it was just more open-ended and generic? Like, because I think the hook is incredible. I think everyone can relate to that. Like, I think it was really only the pop-out line where I was like, either do it or don't. Like, either go all the way back in and let's go round 19 on this entire thing, or just make, this record's already there. Like, the hook is there. Everything's great about it. I just don't know if, like, the pop-out part was necessary, because then it brought everyone back to talking about this fucking battle again, instead of just a great record.
Newsflash, Rory.
It's
no
never
matter
gonna go away.
what Drake does for the rest of his life.
Okay, that's a fair point.
They're gonna bring up that battle.
Yeah,
I just get that out. This could have been a straight R&B song. No matter what he does for the rest of his career, somebody is gonna find a line somewhere to attach it to the battle.
Yeah.
But the pop out line I thought was necessary. Like, you know, he's reminiscing on everything that he sat back and watched. So
I saw the debate, was that about Bron or DeMar? Or both?
Listen, man, if you ask those two gentlemen, I think they both feel like it's about them, right? Like
Double entendre.
Tyler may feel like it's about him, you know, like it's a few people that was there.
Yeah.
May feel like it was about them. So, you know, it's kind of like, if it applies, wear it. That's all.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's a catchy record. I like the beat switch. It was just a cool record.
Yeah.
Like I don't really want to overthink it. Like, that was kind of just the only thought I had outside of this is catchy and this will probably work for the summer.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna work.
But do you think this would be the one to pass Michael Jackson? Because I like the record. I just don't think it's one of those.
You don't think this is gonna be number one?
I don't know. Even for Drake, number one records are not as easy as people think they are. Like, overall, it's for hip hop. Sure, yeah, it'll be number one. But an overall number one record is a very, very difficult thing to do. Like, look at the last number one Drake had, First Person Shooter. Like, that's a legendary song. That's a classic record. It's tough to get number ones. I don't know if this will be the one, though. I could be wrong.
First Person Shooter, to me,
I was shocked it went number one.
Exactly.
Like, I was really shocked it went.
I'm not shocked that this is going to be a number one record. First Person Shooter, to me, definitely, still to this day, I can't believe went number one.
Wait.
Because that is like a rap record.
Oh, that's why you didn't. Okay, I just wanted you. Okay, I just wanted to clarify because I was like genuinely confused. Like that's a fucking
it's a classic record, but like
no, it's
such
dope
a hip hop record. Like
yeah, but that's like rap. Like you understand what I'm saying? That's like really, really just two MCs rapping on that record. Like, but that to be number one like that, like I didn't think that would be number one.
Even like when Cole goes number one, it's with Miguel. Like
it's tough
to go number one with rap.
Well, that was Cole's first number one, so he's never went number one before. But I mean, I get that, but I also he's also the reason the record went number one. It doesn't go number one without him.
No, we don't.
What are we doing?
Demaris, you think you can prove that?
No one can prove. You can't prove something that you can't prove.
He doesn't have a number one. He does not have any other number one. That's how it's proven.
Okay, I didn't say that it would go number one without Drake. But I also don't think it goes number one without Cole. I think them together, meshed together, is what made that record so good. I don't think that's a wild statement to say.
If somebody doesn't have any other number one for you to put that against, I think that is a very wild statement for you to say.
For me to say that them together made the record is good.
No, it's not what you said. You said without Cole, that
it doesn't go number one. Because the best part of that song is Drake would say the best part of that song is Cole. We're like that was the most memorable part of the record when it dropped. Okay. Am I making this up? Like,
no, I just think it's like a hard thing to even
prove.
Debate. All right, so if Cole's not on it, is it a blank verse? No, it's not going to like.
No. Her statement was that record doesn't go number one without Cole.
I personally don't think that record.
Cole doesn't have a number one record.
doesn't get his number one without Alicia Keys, but they both like delivered.
You missing what I'm saying. If an artist does not have a number one record, how can you make a statement that if he wasn't on that record, it wouldn't go number one?
Well, everyone gets their first number one. Well, not everyone, but to have a number one record means you got a first one without proof that you could get one.
You still not answering my question.
If Cole was the standout on the record,
if you don't have any number one records in your catalog, Rory,
okay,
and you have a song with me, I have probably 80 number one records.
Okay,
however many. We're not who's counting at this point, right? You would make the statement that if I wasn't on that song, it wouldn't have went number one.
No, I just think they both complement each other. I think there's been plenty of times where
we know that they both. It's a great
a singer's
song.
done a hook that didn't have a number one record and it went number one.
It's a great
because
song.
Of their hook.
It's a great song. We know that they both complement each other well. I'm asking you the statement of saying if this person who doesn't have any number one songs, if he wasn't on this record, it wouldn't go number one. Is that a fair statement?
I said to both you guys, I think it's not a fair statement on either side. It's a weird thing to even debate.
Especially when you don't have any other number one record.
Sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But back to you, Baby D. I'm sorry.
Delivered on.
I lost my train of thought, child. Anyway, first person shooter was amazing. It was an amazing song. I was just wondering why you didn't think that it should have went number one. You said it was rappy rap. I think the only person that was super, super rapping like in a way that songs don't go number one when you rap like that is Cole. Drake didn't really get into a super, super rap bag on that song. Drake made it like a song. He didn't really go super rappy.
Even the way he rapped on that, I wouldn't say are similar to what Drake's number one records have been. It was a very hip hop record to me. That's why I was shocked. That's all.
Oh, well, we can agree.
I mean, I think it's great that a record like that can go number one, but a rappity rap record like that, you're going to need Drake and J. Cole to make that go number one.
For sure.
And in that sense, because like I don't know too many rappy rap records that have ever went number one. Is there any? Like rappity rap songs?
Maybe Lose Yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Also Eminem.
It's
cheat code.
It's rap. He rapping though.
It's cheat code.
Rappity rap.
But that's true.
That's all.
Yeah.
I'm looking up rap songs that went number one on Billboard, but you guys can keep going. Sorry.
So Josh had asked in our New Rory Mall Twitter community what people were thinking of the new Drake record. Somebody said, I have grudges for bitches from the 6th grade. So yeah, I too will never shut the fuck up about someone I consider a friend doing me wrong. Immediately added to my workout playlist. Yeah, it's relatable. Great beat, but after a couple listens, you still don't realize we want more substance from him. Like, first, all right. Why every song doesn't have to have fucking substance. And by the way, that song does have substance on it. It's just like a catchy record, so you purposely dumb things down for melody. But what, like, that's just, I'm just, everyone's opinions are off to me today. That's all. Like, why?
I just want to throw out here that Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch has a number one record.
As they should. And that's
I just want to throw that out there.
That's rappity rap. What else is on there that would be surprising?
That would be surprising. I don't think anything. Crossroads went number one. I don't think that that's surprising though.
And that, I mean, Bone Thugs are great rappers, but I would not call Crossroads a rapidy rap song.
Yeah, Hypnotize obviously is on there. But I'm looking for things that are more super rapidy rap, and I'm actually
Does
not
first
seeing
person
any.
shooter even have a hook?
No.
Yeah, like that's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Hypnotize, even as big as rapping his ass off on that, you know why it's going number one.
For sure.
That sample and the hook. But
I think first person isn't it big as the what? Big as the, isn't that the hook? Big as the Super Bowl?
I love
I mean,
that
part
could
of
be.
the verse.
I think that could be the hook. Think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to listen to it again.
Ice Ice
It's a hook
Baby.
somewhere in there.
Makes sense.
Ice. Yeah.
That's not rap.
PM Dawn,
Well,
rest
he's
in
rapping,
peace.
but that's a pop record.
I mean,
It is a pop record, but let's not act like if you go back, Vanilla Ice wasn't like kind of rapping on that.
No, I
I know it's become like cheesy, but like he
No,
was
he-
getting his shit off on that record.
100% he was rapping, but it's a pop record.
Listen, man, Criss Cross was kind of rapping on Jump.
Eminem featuring Dr. Dre and 50 Cent, Crack a Bottle.
That went number one. I hated that song.
There's no way
I
that went
hated that
number
song
one.
so much.
There's no way that went
That
number
song
one.
is so fucking bad.
There's no way that song went
It
number
did.
one.
It did. Yeah, everything else is stuff
But
that you would
was
suspect.
Crack a bottle.
started. It was like
number
right
one.
at like the peak of 50 when things were like plateauing a bit, but it was still
No,
like
I
the
get
peak.
both at the
Dre,
time.
yeah, I can see why with
I
that
get it,
formula,
but
but that song does not deserve to be number one.
God,
Snow Informer went number one.
of course. What? That was on every 90s CD fucking
Yeah.
commercial ever. Like, are you kidding me? Of course that was number one.
Gangsta's Paradise.
Absolutely number one.
Yeah, I'm saying he was rapping his ass off on that.
Yeah.
Has a super catchy hook though.
Humble has a super catchy hook too, but I would say that Humble is one of the most rappy rap songs.
I didn't even know Humble won number one.
Yeah, Humble went.
Yeah, Humble's a rappy rap fucking song.
And Bodak Yellow.
Yeah, Bodak Yellow doesn't have a hook, right?
No, Bodak Yellow has it. Yes,
The
it
hook.
is. Bodak Yellow. See, little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. It's
Oh, yeah,
expensive.
okay,
These
yeah.
red bottoms. Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it. I mean, it was written by Nas. He rapping.
Yeah. But the majority of these songs you would expect to go number one from the moment you heard them.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah. But yeah, that was, I mean, in comparison to that, I guess it is a rapidy rap song just
Yeah.
to wrap that conversation up. But
I mean, as far as like reactions from everyone on the timeline, I not that I was like going out of my way not to read through too much because I was sort of busy, but I don't like really even care about people's opinions when it comes to anything like Drake and Kendrick related anymore.
oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I don't even want to check social media when they put stuff out. Like I just want to either enjoy the music or if I don't like the music, not listen to it.
That's the see, but
That's
that's the bad part about it is that those two now are forever. What he doing? It's like
Yeah.
you got to kind of look in the side view and see what each other's doing. It's like we wasn't doing that.
And I don't blame people for reacting that way, especially if, you know, he's bringing up stuff from that era in this song. So like, I get it. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, but
So
he didn't,
I just want to like the music I like.
yeah, but he didn't bring up Kendrick. He said the pop.
Yeah,
album.
no,
He
no.
was
But
talking
I
about
said
people
that
at the
era.
pop
I said
album.
that era. Like that,
Oh, yeah.
that moment in time.
I mean, that's what he is from now on, as far as he's concerned. I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Pussy's a funny word.
Yeah, what you thought that was going to change? No, that's never going to change.
What's the line in that? When he says pussy?
Hanging out with pussies that try.
Yeah, I did laugh at that line.
Peach, why you?
Hanging out with pussies who try.
Peach put a melody to it.
Well, yeah. What you think about the snippet of the second record when he's driving around in the Iceman truck?
Supermax.
Oh yeah, I guess that would be the name. Yeah, he did say that on the hook. Yeah, I thought it was a good record.
You want to hear it? Got it right here? No, I'm just.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say. Would love to.
Nah, yeah.
Love to know about the conversation at dinner with Taylor.
Good music, man. Good music, man. That's all. That's all I want. I just want good music, man. I want to hear good music.
What do we think Iceman is going to be with based off the one record we do have and the official snippet? Even though it's not a snippet, like it's just not on DSPs.
Yeah.
You could listen to the high quality version of that right now on YouTube. But what's everyone's thoughts of where this direction is going to be? Again, I do share similar
The
thoughts.
album?
Yeah, the album. I do share similar thoughts with some of the people in our Twitter community. If people did that shit to me, I'd never let it go either. I'm always going to bring that shit up. do we think the whole fucking album is going to be that though?
Nah, I don't think the whole album is going to be. I think there's obviously always going to be certain bars and things like that, but the whole album being that, no. I think, it is what it is. Like, this is, we like for rappers and artists to write from real experiences and real moments and things like that. This was a real experience and a real moment for what happens to be one of the biggest artists in the world. So, yeah, we're going to hear about this. It's not going to be something that I think that he just ever completely, pushes to the back of his mind and moves past. But addressing it in a way where it feels like it's still part of a battle or ongoing battle, no, I think that's over with. But there's always going to be bars and shit, directed at certain moments and certain people around those moments, I think, for a while to come for sure. But I think the music, he's getting back to what Drake does best, and that's make good music. So
yeah. I'm curious, like production wise, what direction he's going on this one.
As far as the music?
Yeah. I really like the beat on the
sure
second.
A lot of Boy Wonder still.
Yeah, Supermax shit, I like that beat a lot. What did I miss? It's a cool beat. I get it. But I'm more so thinking like album cuts than I am singles. But if it's anything like the second
on there.
If it's anything like the second record he played, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But
are you looking forward to any Drake album?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Demaris, what's your thoughts on Iceman outside of not liking the title?
I didn't say I didn't like the title.
I know, but I know you thought it.
I didn't really, I heard like clips of it. I didn't really sit and listen to it.
Dang, you wasn't outside listening to What Do I Miss in Atlanta?
No, I didn't really.
You touched the street?
I don't know. I've gotten to a point where I am a little exhausted from this beef. So anything that even looks like I'm more than a little exhausted. Anything that even looks like it could be related, there could be a sub, I'm not running to it. I'll listen to it eventually, but I'm not running it. Give me shit for the hoes. Like,
oh no, What Did I Miss? The hoes, that's going to be captions nonstop. Like, it's definitely for the host.
Okay.
You should.
Then maybe I'll check it out.
As shady as girls are to each other, absolutely. That whole
but I see. I'm not a shady bitch. So shit like that. Like, tell me about you.
No, but
being sad. You lost the bitch and you bought her a Chanel bag, and that's what I want to hear. Like, I want to hear you talk about buying bitches Chanel bags. Like, this beef shit, I'm exhausted about it. Honestly. Like, I don't, like, please give me something where I could post so I can let a nigga know I want this Chanel bag that Drake was talking about, please.
Oh, speaking of rap battles, I thought Maul got me in trouble with Dreamville again.
How?
I ain't even say nothing.
I guess it was like right when I was taking off. I got a FaceTime from my guy Barry, who was JID and Earth Gang's manager. Super great guy. I saw the missed call when I landed, and then I hit him, was like, yo, it was a flight. He didn't reply for like a day. And then I was like...
Oh, you thought he kicked you out the car?
I was like, well, that was odd. He just texted me back pretty quick. So I FaceTimed him. He was like, oh, no, I meant to call a different Rory. And I was like, oh, I thought I was getting in trouble for the Nick Grant situation. Oh. I just assumed right when I saw that missed call, because we had just dropped the episode, I was like, oh, this is 100% a missed call about Nick Grant and JID. And Dreamville being mad at me once again. We were just like all coming back to be family again.
Nah, but it's just rap.
Healing our hearts.
Yeah,
and
it's nothing. It's just rap, man. Just rappers want to rap, man. Let's rap. That's all.
Did JID react to anything? I mean, I did see a lot of people on the internet talking about it, which I thought is great, because I think Nick deserves as much flowers and, attention as possible. But yeah, I'm not sure if JID did, but I know he
dropped the song with Eminem.
You think that was the reply to our podcast?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo.
What's the name of it?
He just got a 90 bars from Eminem.
Yeah, well, what's the name of it?
Animal Part 1, I believe.
Oh, Animal. Okay.
Yeah, so he's putting out, I don't know if all of them are on DSPs yet or just YouTube. I know Animal is on DSPs, but JID had put out, I think it was like 4 or 5 records that aren't making the album. So like, a pre-EP.
So the Eminem song's not making an album?
No. Which I was like happy about.
Yeah, I know why you're happy about it, but that's because
I love JID's discography, and even though I get it, JID is a rapper.
I'm trying to save you.
That's just not for me.
Okay, cool, great. What I'm saying is this: have we ever seen a situation where Eminem gives somebody a verse and it doesn't make the album.
No, I don't think I ever seen that before.
That's what I'm talking to, Rory. I'm not talking to your preference and what you want to hear at this stage of your life. I'm not talking to that.
But my preference is to keep it off the fucking album.
Okay,
That's my preference.
I got that.
And that seems to be their preference too.
No, listen, but this is why I want to ask the bigger question here, because JID may have just made history with this move. Have we ever seen Eminem give an artist a verse and they leave it off of their album?
No.
I don't know. Is all I'm saying. I don't know. Wait, did the verse that Eminem gave Conway, did that end up on the album?
Did that end up coming out? Like officially?
The song?
I thought it leaked.
But was it on a project?
Let's get that.
Was it on Conway's project?
Bang featuring Eminem, yeah.
What album was that on?
It was on
God Don't Make Mistakes. Okay. So yeah.
And first of all, at that point, I think Conway was still signed to Shady. You think they're going to allow a Shady artist to not put their Eminem verse on their album?
Well, this will be the only verse that I probably can think of from Eminem that I couldn't remember if it was on the album or not. But that was on God Don't Make Mistakes. Cool. So that's on the album. I don't know if this may be the first time that Eminem's giving an artist a verse and it's not on the album.
Yeah. I thought before I'd read the JID's post of saying, like, here's the records that aren't making it. They'll be on DSP soon. Here's YouTube. I thought that was the second single of the album. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, offset record, right to the Eminem joint. And thinking something is a second single and then finding out minutes later that it's not even making the album was like, okay, cool.
No, I'm
fine by me.
I just would like to, I need more information on how that conversation went though with him and his people. Like, yo, listen, thanks for the verse, but we're not going to put it on the project.
I'm trying. There's maybe Big Sean.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think that's
this is new territory right here. This is like Eminem first of all, getting the Eminem verse is a big deal.
A huge deal.
And then you saying, yo, nah, we cool. It didn't really fit the aesthetic of what we trying to, however you dress it up on the email. Yeah. It didn't fit the aesthetic.
On the email.
Yeah, whatever it is. Because you're not going to call Em and say it's not making the album. You're going to send that in the email. So, I don't know, man. This is a bold move right here.
And on top of that, like, of course, when M does features, he raps for a while, but he rapped for a long fucking time on this.
Oh, or is this a world where M didn't clear it?
Nah, because they wouldn't have put it out.
Yeah,
like JID is with a major like that.
I'm just trying to find the Eminem verse being left off your album after he graciously sent it to you. Mm-hmm. That's a bold move is all I'm saying.
And like it said Animal Part 1. So like what if Animal Part 2 is on the album and it's like featuring like Ian?
Ian who?
The little white kid that sounds like Future.
All right.
Like what if Animal Part 2 has a wild feature on it and it made the album?
Several Eminem collaborations were recorded but ultimately didn't make it onto his album. No, those are his albums.
That's his shit. Yeah.
God damn it, Josh. Yeah, no,
there's no way there's a M verse floating out there.
So, but that's funny that's the only way an M verse doesn't make the albums if it's his album.
It's gotta be his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is wild. I don't so shit. Gutsy, what's that exhibit in Eminem song that's great? I don't know if that ever made a album. Like Don't Approach Me or something. That was a great record. Yeah, Don't Approach Me now. That made an exhibit album.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
This
Rory,
does not
give
happen.
it up. I don't think there's any.
This does not happen.
I don't think it ever happened.
Yeah, and you said that like it was just like, bro, an Eminem verse don't get left off of albums after he sent you a verse.
Okay.
That's almost like leaving a J album off your album. A J verse off your album.
Has that happened?
Not really, but that's almost like leaving a J verse off your album. Like those are like, this is the legends of legends.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Has that ever happened with Hov? Like with the biggest artists, has that ever happened?
You think somebody has a Jay-Z verse and it didn't make
But I'm thinking
you don't believe that
I was
shit.
thinking like politics. No, hear me out. I thought like maybe politics of like that was their single and then they never put an album out. It would have been on an album, but like the album never came. I'm thinking something like that. That
Man,
scenario.
if I had a Jay-Z verse,
Bro, if
that'd
you
be
have
the
a
only
Jay,
song.
if you have a Jay-Z
That'd be
verse,
the album.
whatever that album is coming out, whatever label distribution you got, they are making sure that rolls out of the door. There's no way you have a Jay-Z verse and it's your single, and then the album doesn't come out. That's not happening.
I'm just Emil. Did she ever put out an album? She got a bunch of Jay verses.
Yeah, but that's different. That was his artist.
Yeah,
It's different. That's his artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Yeah, you don't have Eminem verse.
Saigon. Found one. Yes.
He has a Jay-Z verse,
Yes, it
and the
does.
album didn't come out.
I don't think it made the album. When he was supposed to have that one with Just Blaze. Jay-Z.
But wasn't he
Saigon.
just artist?
Yeah. Come on, baby. Saigon. It's a good record. I don't even know if it officially ever came out.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
I remember that joint. I feel like that was used somewhere. though.
No, never mind. From moral of the story.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, that's what I'm
So
saying. I knew that was somewhere.
I thought it didn't like come out officially.
Nah, man. You don't have a Jay-Z verse and nothing comes out. That does not happen. This shit does not happen.
I would
This is
give up
Eminem we
on
talking
looking,
about.
bro. I would just give up on looking.
This is, yo, telling Eminem, yo, listen, I'm cool, but
Yeah, fuck. All right, you know what? Fuck.
Thank you.
Okay, so do we think that Animal Part 2 is just Eminem and JID again? Like, that's why? And because they both rapped for fucking 15 minutes,
I hope.
maybe they'd split it up?
cool.
I hope not. It's crazy.
I hope not. Like, we not going, don't give us part 2 in this y'all again. Like, y'all could have just,
Two parts.
y'all could have just stayed here, like for part 1.
Splitting it up.
Don't Fast and Furious us with this shit. Don't do that.
I mean, all right.
Toretto.
It's all about the family. All right, so who do you think's on Animal Part 2 then? If it's in the theme of this, like, who do you get after Eminem after you rapidy rap?
And
Is there
the animals
cannabis?
are all of the songs that are not making an album.
Yeah.
He might be a J verse.
Yo,
might
Jay
be
rapping
putting all
with
the
JID
legends.
is crazy.
On an EP. No visual.
I don't
Just
know,
a little
man.
throwaway.
I don't know, man. I don't know what Jid doing over there. But yo, telling Eminem we cool is crazy.
I mean, well, all right, does that speak to how great this album could be that he's, just throwing Eminem as just like...
But why you think he didn't make the album? You think
Off the strength.
you think he didn't like Eminem's verse?
No, I don't think... I hope he said this doesn't fit the project. And like sonically what we're doing, and here's just some fun rap stuff that we can throw out before my actual album. That isn't
don't
just...
happen, man. This
What's
is
happening now?
Yo, you know what's funny is I'm not a fan of the song, but it's one of the better M verses I've heard in a while.
I hate the song.
I do too, but I'm saying it's one of the better M verses. So that's why it's even kind of crazier.
That's bold, man. Telling Eminem we cool is bold. Bro, that does Rory, you laughing, but this, I'm being serious. That does not happen.
There may have been a conversation of not putting it out at all, and then we're like, we can't do that.
That is crazy. That's wild. That's like that is wild.
Even if it
But
comes
okay.
on the album, it's just like the last track. Like, we cool. Like, you got to put it on there.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Maul, have you ever seen a phone plan and thought, wow, that's a great price? You go and invest, and then you get your bill that first month, and it is not the price that they said when you
All the
initially
time.
went up there.
All the time.
Does not happen with Boost. You pay $25 a month forever with Boost Mobile.
How long?
Forever.
Okay.
Unlimited talk, text, and data starting at $25 a month.
5G speeds not available in all areas. After 30 GB, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
I mean, is it as crazy as Skepta thinking UK rappers could be an American rapper in a battle?
Oh, God. Sorry.
Skepta, what's up with you, bro? What's going on, bruv?
Bruv is loony.
Bruv is
So
Louis.
Skepta, so Skepta has he's into it with Rocky right now, right?
Is
ASAP?
that like official? Like for
Well,
real?
that's
though?
what he said. He was like, after he finished making this record, dissing Rocky, he gonna give joining like a bar in that record. And so I'm just like, oh, so is he talking about ASAP Rocky? Is it another Rocky out there that I'm not aware of? I can only assume he's talking about ASAP Rocky at this point, right? It's only Rocky I think Skepta would be making a diss record to, unless it's some dope ass artist from the UK named Rocky that's, making noise out there right now, but I think I would have heard of him. I mean,
Okay, well, if it is ASAP Rocky he's talking about, He may have a point. I thought that was an insane statement, but if he's talking about ASAP Rocky, I think Skepta would give Rocky a run. Rocky it makes great music, but I don't even think Rocky would say he's like the most lyrical.
Yeah, no,
Like
absolutely.
even his response to Drake was like dude, why would you even? You just gave him all the ammo to reply.
Yeah, no.
It was the worst thought out bar I've ever heard.
Let's be clear. Like, I know a lot of people are not on to the UK rap scene and don't know, but like they get into that battle mode.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And Skepta is, he's been at this for a while. So
Shit, how I heard about a lot of the early UK grime stuff was because they was all beefing.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
it was diss records that you heard. They do. I'm not saying in my American arrogant way that we would clean them up, but I mean, because it goes without saying we would clean them up. But I'm not. But I'm not taking away of how talented they are, especially when it does come to the battle shit. But if we send our best and you send your best, I don't know, man.
He had some other some other people lined up as far as Getz versus Eminem, Chip versus Kendrick Lamar, Dave versus Lil Wayne, and Young's
Dave
Teflon.
is cleaning Wayne up right now.
Okay. And Young's Teflon versus Meek Mill are a few of the head-to-heads that he floated.
Yeah,
Right,
but
but
Skepta, you can't do that. But why
Yeah, but
you
if you're doing
grabbing
it that
those
way,
names?
yeah.
like,
Yeah, why'd you
we
pick
got
those?
other niggas, Skep. Like, what's up with you, bro? It's other niggas that can rap. Like, what he doing?
Why you just threw Meek in the mix like
Like,
that?
Meek is minding his business.
Yeah, like Meek ain't even say nothing to nobody. Like,
I think they said Blade Brown versus Pusha T, Queenie versus Megan Thee Stallion, Central C with Jack Harlow, and
I ain't gonna lie, Cinch might rap Jack up though.
Nah,
Cinch might rap Jack all up.
I fuck with Central C, but I think
He might.
you
pack-
underrating. Nah, I'm taking Jack in that all
He
day.
might listen. I love Churchill Downs too, Rory, but he might pack.
Well,
Jack.
Jack got packed up on that song though.
I mean, yeah, but that's one of his better verses though.
I mean, pause. Jack, man, he was rapping on that.
Cinch might get him though. That
Like-
matchup, that's the matchup that we might have to sit back and analyze a little deeper.
I think Central C.
Because remember,
Would-
Cinch is he's UK drill.
Yeah,
So that energy, that's already aggressive energy that he lives in.
I just feel like
He invented the Nike tech,
that is true.
so he's war ready.
I just feel like as whites, we need to stick together. We're better together.
Nah,
than,
man, I
than
love
beefing.
white on white.
The white on white crime. I can't.
love white
co-sign.
on white crime. Need it in my life.
Meanwhile, I was fine with all the other matchups.
well, Joyner,
Cool with Skepta.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Joyner said he wants smoke with Skepta. So
It's good to say you're not big enough.
Skepta says Joyner Lucas isn't big enough. I mean, we already know. I don't know. Joyner might win because he might rap from Skepta's perspective and diss himself. He might battle Joyner
Damn.
and like put an accent.
Joyner could rap though.
Yeah,
course he
Joyner
can.
can rap. For
No,
sure.
Joyner can definitely rap.
Joyner could rap. He's battle tested. He can rap.
I'll fuck with Skepta. I'm taking Joyner in that battle.
But Skepta's battle tested too, and he can rap. So, I mean, listen, man. If it's all for sport, fuck it. Let's see it. That's where I'm at now, man. If rappers feel, because we complained for years, Rory, about rappers not rapping.
Oh yeah,
Rappers started acting. Rappers started modeling. Rappers started fucking trying to play sports, all kind of shit. Anything but rapping. Now that rappers want to rap, I'm happy. Fuck it. Let them rap. Rap. Joyner, fuck it. Drop the record, Joyner. Don't wait for Skep. Drop the fucking record. I know you got it recorded. Drop the record. Fuck it. Let's start it. Start it off. Set it off.
Did Joyner reply? Because he's always trying to.
He need to reply
Battle
with a record
anybody.
tonight. Drop
Yeah.
it. Release the fucking record. That's how you get a rapper to respond. No, you gotta wait for no IG post and go live and it. Nah, I'm on your top. Here's the record. Drop it on YouTube, wherever. Let's get into it. Let's see what y'all can do.
Did he put gigs up against anyone in a hypothetical?
I didn't see gigs. No.
Are they cool?
Skepta and Gigs?
Yeah.
I can only assume they are.
Okay.
I don't think they have. I don't know. I haven't, really gotten into that, but I believe they are.
But I don't. Now let me go back. Skepta named a few of these, but a lot of these were like fans.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. All right.
Which is
Just
fine.
wanted to.
I mean, I wouldn't want to battle Gigs outside of him being a great rapper. I think he might take that shit too far.
Gigs is
And
so sweet.
I
Don't
would
put
just-
that on
Of
him.
course he is. Those be the ones, Demaris.
Damn, be
The
quiet
nicest
one.
people in the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Say the
Pull out
wrong
a
thing to
fucking-
gigs.
Pull out a machete the size of that tripod right there. and put that shit
100%. With that amazing smile that he has. With just a machete like this.
Shout out to gigs, man.
I'm trying to think what other rap battles. There was some more shit that I felt like happened over the
rappers?
weekend.
More rappers wanting to rap?
I thought so. I could be wrong. I was also distracted by thinking we have hit rock bottom. When people were covering themselves in baby oil outside of a courthouse, like, is this even a simulation anymore? Like, can we do a reboot?
Oh yeah, we deep into the simulation.
Yeah, but how do we get an iOS update?
Nah,
Like,
iOS update.
Can we like turn it off, turn it on, just blow in the cartridge?
that
of
ain't gonna
life?
work. That
Like,
ain't
that
gonna
just-
work.
That ain't gonna do it. Yeah, babe.
Dog got to come back.
For real.
Yeah. That's how I look.
I-
That's how I look when I first realized we was in a simulation world, just like you.
The amount of times I said nothing surprised me anymore and meant it, I stand here mistaken. I did not think that people would be outside of the Diddy trial pouring baby oil all over themselves.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not that creative.
No, I was surprised to see that.
Well, while we were gone, Sean Diddy Combs was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation
Prostitution.
to engage in prostitution, and was found not guilty in the more serious charges he was facing
Rico.
with racketeering conspiracy, and sex trafficking. So now he is being held without bond. They were going for, I think they said, was 10 million?
Yeah.
They proposed a 10 million bond. It was denied.
Yeah, there was a
So
rumor
will
that he
remain
was,
in detention until
out.
his sentencing.
which is October 3rd. That's a long time till sentencing.
That's a very
Yeah.
long time.
So I think each charge carries 10 years.
Yeah.
Each count carries a maximum sentence of 10 years. But since this is his first charge, he's not a violent, it's a lot of things that when you look at these federal guidelines, his points and things like that. So he's on the low end of all of these. So he won't receive the max on any of these charges. So it looks like he'll be home sooner than later.
So when the verdict came, I initially was like, all right, he'll get time served and just get out whenever sentencing is. But when the judge had denied the bond and brought up the Cassie video, and that being a reason why he was not going to get any bail before sentencing, I don't know if this judge is really that fond of Puff.
Well,
I think at first I thought it'd be time served, but the way that judge was talking about him, I think he might get some time.
Well, on top of that, Cassie had her and her lawyers had presented a letter to the judge asking that he wasn't released on bond because she was in fear of her safety and things like that. So, the judge had to take that into account as well. Then obviously with all of the evidence and, the video footage of the incident at the hotel with him assaulting Cassie, the judge, he upheld that and was like, no, we're gonna hold him until sentencing. So, I mean, everybody reacted to it. A lot of people were surprised. A lot of people weren't surprised. What does this mean for victims? And then, wonder why a lot of victims don't come forward and speak and don't, tell their side of the story and keep quiet about a lot of things because of things like this. They feel like the abuser or the person that they're alleging to be the abuser, it won't be any consequences. It won't be any reprimand for the abuser. So, listen, man, a lot of people on different split sides of this thing. But I will say, and looking over a lot of these things, because while this was all going on, Rory, we spoke about it. I didn't really pay any attention to the trial as it was happening. Because there was so many stories online and so many things that weren't true versus things that were. I just wasn't trying to sift through all of that shit. But now in reading everything now that the verdict has been handed down, a lot of the things I think they got right, dropping a lot of the charges. We always thought it was weird to have a RICO. One-man RICO was crazy.
Yeah.
So a lot of those charges were dropped. But again, maybe, I could see how Cassie feels like justice wasn't served. I mean, again, she went through whatever she went through. She took the stand, told stories. Some of the stories she was consenting a consenting act in a lot of the stories. Some of the time she said she didn't feel like getting involved with the quote unquote freak offs and things like that. So again, you know, the trial was laid out in front of a jury of our peers, and they found like there wasn't enough there to, you know, find him guilty of racketeering, conspiracy. So listen, man, he had his day in court, and it is what it is.
Who needs to go to YouTube jail for a little while is Vlad's freaky ass. Vlad has been interviewing every male prostitute that has had sex with Cassie, Jane Doe, anybody, and cool. I get that. That's going to get a lot of clicks. That's not why I'm saying Vlad's freaky ass needs to go to jail. It's how he's interviewing this man that is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever heard in my goddamn life. He's like, so at that point, you put the condom on? So how did she rub the oil on you? Like, Vlad, are you hard right now? Like, why are you asking all these male prostitutes these freaky ass questions? That shit, I cut that shit off. I was like, this is like a audio porn. This is weird. And it's Vlad's voice.
Listen, man. You know, he's doing the Vlad work. That's all.
No, I know why Vlad. It's gonna get a bunch of views, and people want to hear from these male prostitutes. But like, you know how sometimes Vlad will switch the interviewer, and like someone else will interview. Like, get a go woman, just anybody but your voice.
Yeah,
like he wants to know every detail.
The fans pouring baby oil on them. The people that was out there doing that. Listen, man. Like the clout chasing shit is like at a different, because y'all don't care. Like y'all,
you're not really celebrating.
You're not celebrating nothing. You don't care about any of this. Like you just looking for a moment to be on video, to make it on somebody's timeline, to go viral. Like it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. But prayers to all of the victims. And, you know, hopefully you find peace somewhere. But again, he had his day in court, and you got to leave it at that.
Over the weekend, I was getting a lot of text messages, and these are always my favorite ones of, hey, Maul was right. And I'm like, fuck. What was he right about this time? I guess over the weekend, Cardi B deleted all her IG posts with Stefon Diggs.
I mean, I don't want them flowers, man. That was too easy.
It was easy flowers?
That was too easy, man. That was the easiest bouquet I ever had in my life. Come on, man. That's like,
and you were definitely right, but we weren't giving you much pushback on the scenario that you laid out of like, this isn't gonna last.
No, man. But
we were just saying it was fine because she's, she's single now. Go have fun.
Yeah, have fun. Consenting adults. Do what y'all do. I don't give a fuck. But I just get, when people on the timeline get so caught up in these moments and these things, and they start dropping these think pieces around. I'm just like, that's where I just laugh. Like, have y'all not seen this movie before? Because I've seen it on VHS, on DVD, on Blu-ray. Like, I've seen it on everything.
I've seen it myself because I've done it.
Yeah, like, it's just like, listen, we know what this is. This is just to get the timeline riled up. I mean, they had fun together, and who knows? And while we sitting talking about it, who knows? Cardi may have deleted it. They could still very much be, they could be laying next to each other while she's deleting all these pictures. Like, it doesn't mean much. I mean, it is what it is. But, if they're not together, if they not, decided that they're not going to, be intimate anymore, so what?
What'd they hit? 2 months? 3 months? Those are the best relationships anyway.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the Knicks lost, I knew it was over. Like, they couldn't go to courtside.
They went to Miami and was twerking with hoes.
Well, that's an everyday thing in Miami.
New version of a Knick game.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't take those flowers. I don't want those flowers. But hopefully, Cardi is happy. Hopefully, Stefon is getting ready for his season. Listen, man, 2 consenting adults, have fun, man. Live your life.
Speaking of hoes in Miami, off topic, Rory, I hit up our mutual friend who's from Miami, and I was trying to acquire hoes for a boat. I'm like, yo, gonna have a boat.
See, that's how your ass, you see, Baby D, you gonna sit back and you gonna find your ass on Center Street in the middle of you're gonna be in a one-woman Rico. Stop calling looking for hoes for a boat. All right.
I didn't want them to use their bodies. I just wanted pretty women on a boat. That's not illegal. So I hit her. I'm like, hey.
And there are different laws in the water. You're right. I see what you did there. Go ahead.
Anyway, I'm like, hey.
You're so close to Cuba.
I want we're going to have a boat. I want some pretty women around. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say that they had to do anything. I just said we want pretty women around on a boat. Because who the fuck wants to go on a boat and it's just No, women. That doesn't make any sense. Women, water, W's. So I hit her and she was like, oh, okay, da da da. She was like, yo, what are you paying? I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead now. What else you said after that?
I said, wait.
You said FaceTime audio.
She was like,
they can't record this.
Tell them I'll pay them
a
an
lie,
exposure.
by the way. She was like, well, the women in Miami now are like used to like being paid to be on a boat. I'm like, wait, back in my day, you had the liquor, the food, the niggas with money.
What you mean back in your day? It's still your day. Nigga, you fucking 30 years old.
This very fucking day.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, but
July
like, no,
8th,
back
2025.
back when you were one of the pretty women that were getting solicited to just hang out on a boat, when I was like, what, 19, 20, 21, I'm 31 years old. I'm not like, nobody's hitting my old ass up to just go hang on a fucking boat. And
We used to call those things parties.
parties. Yeah. Like the
Yo, it's a
No,
party
we can't,
tonight.
you can't have those no more. I don't know if you know, Rory. You can't have parties.
Now it has to actually be like a bound contract. That
Yes.
Here's a form of well, actually, isn't that prostitution?
No.
Remember when people was like, yeah, let's just go for like the social aspect of it.
Remember the mixers?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Oh, I
are
love a good
finished.
mix.
Those are finished. Those are over with.
Yeah, women in Miami just being used to being paid to stand there. I can't even blame them. All the men in Miami, this is your fault.
Yeah, men are
Why-
responsible for all of this shit. A bunch of suckers out here.
Like what? You're paying for a woman to just be there.
Bunch of
I'm not even
clowns.
judging people for paying for sex.
Hey,
What?
I'm with pay women for everything, but
Pay women for everything.
I ain't doing it. But
That's how Puff ended up in fucking See, that's what I'm saying.
that's completely different.
Is it? Like, I don't know if it is. I just don't know if it is all I'm saying. I don't know. We just watched the trial. I don't know if it's different. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
There used to be movies like Love Don't Cost a Thing, where we realized Nick Cannon looked like a clown because he paid a woman to be his girlfriend. Now that's the standard. Now that's love.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just a different time, man. You know,
Yo,
it's a
but
different time.
I don't care if I had all the money in the world. Again, paying for sex, I see that. I get that. That's the oldest job on earth. But to pay a woman to just come to your party is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
You know what I was saying to her, hypothetically, if this was a real scenario, I said, oh, they must be fucking because I think they're expecting to fuck when they go on the boat.
Got you.
There's no way
That's
that
just
they-
good old, fashion prostitution.
Yeah. Like I think you get paid because we had a conversation with our other mutual friend who has a podcast about when she went on vacation with her man and they bought a bunch of women with them. And it was like, hey, we're paying these women to come on vacation. Some of them might get fucked. Some of them might not.
Yeah.
But they know that there is a good chance they're going to get fucked. I'm like, okay, so is
And
that...
niggas is buys another Rico coming. It's another one on the fucking, get Brian Steele on the phone. It's another one on the way.
Don't get him on the phone.
It's another one on the way. You niggas is getting caught up. See, that's why I don't fly nothing out. Now get there.
No, we wasn't flying them out. Them hoes lit there.
Yeah, but don't come around me. I ain't make no calls. Nah, I don't know you. No. Mall name ain't in shit. I don't know none of these hoes on this boat. I'm here for the fucking pineapple juice, and they said we were playing spades. That was it.
And what's even crazier, because I guess it's state lines that really make it trafficking, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, I work in New York and live in New Jersey. I traffic every day.
Hey, yo.
Tell the jury that.
Hypothetically.
Don't tell me that. Tell the jury that. He gonna be on the one man freako too.
It's like, no, I was in the Holland Tunnel. Like, what? No, I just live over here. That's a state line, sir.
Yeah.
She was my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Still trafficked.
Okay,
Yeah,
but I know we making jokes, but we're also not going to downplay sex trafficking. We ain't doing that.
I don't know.
No.
Okay,
I'm
just
not.
I want the audience and everybody else to be sure that y'all joking kiki kikiing, but sex trafficking is a real fucking thing.
No, sex trafficking is a real thing. But if I fly you to Turks with me and we fucking Turks, I better not get a call. I'm a year later talking about I'm on trial for sex trafficking because I flew a bitch to Turks and had sex. That is crazy.
No, it's absolutely insane.
That can be considered sex trafficking.
No, because that's not what he
Sex trafficking to me, I always thought was grab this bitch, throw her in a white van, and she's kicking and screaming, and that's what I thought sex trafficking was. I did not know that if you pay
That's
for
your
a woman,
daddy's sex trafficking.
yeah, I didn't know
It's
if
a
you
it's a
pay
different
for a
era.
woman to go on vacation and have sex with her,
Okay.
that she may then turn around and press charges.
Let's use this case as an example. Diddy is not going to jail or not being accused.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about what sex trafficking is.
Yes, but to an extent. But they're not going to come after you for that. They're coming after Diddy because Diddy was flying prostitutes to and fro. Not a girl you're just seeing or a girl that likes you. Prostitution itself is illegal. And then to transport...
Depends on what state you're in.
Okay. And then to transport the illegal prostitute is a whole nother charge. So I don't think that that's wild to say where people are like, oh my God, this is people are like, you can't pay for hoes. No, prostitution is illegal in the majority of the United States. It's always been that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Until
we
the
can't,
government can find a way to tax them.
until then, but they haven't done it yet. So therefore the hoes is still illegal.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people blew that out of proportion with this trial that Diddy was being arrested for sex trafficking for having consensual sex with somebody by just flying them to Miami or flying them to LA. That's not what it was.
No.
I didn't, so again, when this whole trial was happening, I really didn't keep up with all of the shit that was going on. But from day one, I was just off the video of, Cassie in the hotel. I was cool.
Yeah.
Like that was it for me. I was just like, yeah, I can't support him no more. Like that was just disgusting to see that. Anything else that happened after that, listen, I'm catching up to it now that the verdict is in and the trial is over. Like I'm now reading up on that. I was not keeping up with it during the trial, but a one-man RICO to me was always kind of just weird, is all I'll say.
I do want to put Josh on blast real quick, just in a pre-production way. He had added the Carnival cruises changed their rules. So I clicked it because I was interested. And then under that, he said, are the new rules anti-black? And I want to say that I want to say that Demaris is racist. Because look at the new rules.
What are the new
Well, I'm
Someone
not
said it's
racist.
anti-black.
Okay,
Stricter
so-
drug enforcement. Youth curfew. Bluetooth speaker ban. Drink package enforcement. Reduce music genre options.
Okay. So
Yeah, some of you niggas be playing whack music on them loud ass Bluetooth speakers. I agree with that.
the reason why I said that little follow-up tidbit is because that is the rhetoric and the conversation that is happening on social media right now. People are insinuating that Carnival has gotten a little bit too ghetto. It's been known as like the party boat, and they want to cut down on that. So, for example,
Demaris, it's okay to say niggas ruin everything.
I'm not going to say that. What I will say
I'll say
is
niggas ruin everything. I hate when you niggas find a new restaurant in the city. I hate when you niggas find a new lounge in the city. I hate when you niggas find a new designer clothes, and I hate you niggas. Go ahead, Demaris. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm so happy you were able to get that off your chest. I was just going to point out to Rory the rules that people are taking as being anti-black. Number 3, fan restrictions. Handheld non-battery fans are now prohibited, partly due to safety concerns surrounding the viral Where Them Fans At, which is a black line dance.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a black line dance.
Okay.
That stemmed from the South. All right.
But they're keeping
you can
the
go-
I don't think the
pokey and
youth
then-
curfew is nothing's wrong with that. Guests 17 and under must
that's
not
fine.
leave must leave public spaces by 1 a.m. unless accompanied by I'm not mad at that. Guests 17 and under, I'm not mad at that.
I'm shocked that wasn't already there.
Yeah,
Me
that's
too.
why I'm not mad at that.
I agree. I'm just the ones that are anti-black. I'm pointing
Fan
out.
restriction, I don't know what that fan shit is. I have no idea what that is. If it's hot, I can't hold the fan.
I just explained it. It's the fans, the handheld fans, not the battery ones, the handheld fans. There's a line dance called Where Them Fans At that requires the flicking of those fans. That is why that random ass rule is there. That is why people are saying they're being anti-black. Where Them Fans At is a black line dance that came from the South. It's gone super viral recently. And that is why that new rule is on there. That is anti-black.
Okay, that's anti-black. Okay.
Reduce music genre options. Though not officially banned, hip hop and rap appear to have been quietly removed from the SHIP playlist. DJs are also declining guest requests now.
All right, well, this is a simple fix, Demaris. Don't support Carnival Cruises no more.
Yeah, I feel like that's easier. I don't know why y'all going on cruises anyway.
Watch how
Literally
fast these
floating
rules
petri
change.
dish.
They gonna have Little John DJ the next cruise. Yeah, that's all you gotta do is just
That would
cost money.
probably bring out the whites though.
For sure.
The whites.
Little
Dude, a
John.
Carnival cruise with Lil Jon.
I saw Little John
the
in
whites are
Vegas.
selling that out expediently.
Yeah, I saw Little John in Vegas. Me and my boy was the only black ones in the room. Like,
White people love Lil Jon.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Pitbull.
That was the Vegas shit?
Yeah.
You said it was a great show though, right?
Incredible.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe Little John was up there doing all that shit. That was incredible.
Yeah, Lil Jon in Vegas might be the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Oh no, it was incredible though. Incredible. His set was incredible.
No, Lil Jon's a legend. I definitely would have liked to see that residency.
Yeah.
What I cannot believe the place didn't burn down when Shots came on.
No.
Like that's a white anthem. It's
Absolutely.
really like the national anthem and then shots.
Yeah.
Shots. Like that's us.
It's like that and Bon Jovi for whites are like
Yeah, for sure.
neck and neck. Like y'all lose y'all shit when y'all hear Shots and then Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Journey's up there too.
Yeah. Oh God.
Love Journey.
Yeah, are you kidding me? It's incredible.
You know what's funny? I don't think there's such a thing as South Detroit.
South Detroit.
It's like if you look at the city of Detroit, I've always wondered this from that journey. So where is South Detroit?
Oh man.
Because isn't it like Canada right there?
You're right.
Yeah, sorry, Journey. You can't be born and raised in South Detroit.
Yeah.
Just a city, boy. There's no city.
There's
You,
no
you,
city.
you in the river.
Yeah.
Maul, they're saying that summer 2025 is the summer of love. That's what the streets are saying.
I think they said that every summer.
Yeah, but I mean, this is for real this
This
time.
is really it?
Yeah, but that's not going to happen if you don't knock it out of the park. She's not going to love you.
That's what-
Just facts is facts.
That's a fact.
That's why you cannot spell Rory without Ro. Ro Sparks is a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want more controlled erections. Pause. They're in a unique subliminal form. After they dissolve, it works in 15 minutes.
I like that. 15 minutes. That's a good window.
Yeah.
Good window.
Yeah, a little foreplay window.
Yeah.
Let it get in your bloodstream.
It dissolves too, so it's quicker.
Yeah. And you can perform without any wait time with Ro Sparks. Guys will get more control in bed, more satisfaction for their partners.
If prescribed new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at ro.co/RoryandMall to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/RoryandMall for $15 off your first order.
Do we have voicemails?
You've got mail.
We do.
Okay, these voicemails are sponsored by Boost.
Who?
Boost.
Got it.
Boost it.
Hey, what's going on, Rory Mall and the rest of the crew? I enjoy the show. I'm gonna make this and just get to the point. What is the cool or proper way to accept, a compliment that you're sexy or good looking from your significant other, or in my case, my wife? Like when I would get the, oh, you look good, you look sexy compliments, I would just say thank you, but apparently that's not enough. Mainly because I guess something about my tone sounded, not genuine. So then I went over the top, and when she says, oh, you look good, sexy, blah, blah, I'm just like, oh, hey, don't threaten me with a good time. This is all for you, blah, blah, blah. And that didn't work neither. So now I got to the point to where my wife was like, hey, man, I think, you're kind of indifferent when it comes to me giving you compliments. So I'm going to stop giving you compliments. And I thought she was bluffing, but as a result, she followed through with it. I'll walk around with my shirt off, pause and all that, and nothing. She followed through with it. And, the reason why I'm saying what's the cool way to do it is because, she's kind of sad about it because she's like, I guess receiving compliments or words of affirmation just isn't your love language. And, me being a husband, I would really like to try to make her happy and fix that. So, yeah, what's the right way to accept your sexy compliment?
Damn, your wife stopped complimenting you?
I think they call that marriage.
I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck there. Like, that's like, yeesh. I don't know, man. It's not a good sign when wifey stopped complimenting you.
Yeah.
Well, she did explain why she did it. It's not like she just suddenly stopped.
But yeah, if she holding to it though, like she's really not complimenting, that's crazy.
That's nuts. Even if you don't take
I don't
compliments.
care. Yeah, she said it. All right, cool. I get that. But she's like holding the line.
Yeah, she's being petty.
So yeah.
I also don't think you should give out compliments just for people to respond the way you want it. Was the compliment even genuine? It's the same time when people was like, I did all this shit for you, and it's like, did you do it for me or did you do it for you? Because it made, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. But you can't, to answer your question, it can't hurt by saying not as sexy as you or something like that, or like, oh, thanks, babe, I appreciate that. Like
not as sexy as you is a hilarious reply to a compliment.
Yeah, like if your girl tell you, yo, you look sexy, I'm supposed to be like, you're not as sexy as you.
Yeah, not as much as you. Like,
I'm just. That's not. She's gonna know I'm talking shit. Me?
but it's
that's not
supposed
a
to,
real response.
But it's not supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be like loving, joking, like.
Oh, for you, Buttercup.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, what do you say? That's what I'm saying. Like, you back hammer out. I don't know what you do once the girl says.
When he asked the question at the end, that was the first thing that.
Yeah, like if my
girl like whip your dick out.
Like if wifey is complimenting me, I'm like, yo, like, so what you want? You want it right here? You want it right now? You want the tool right here?
Yeah,
like,
I'd rather show you a compliment.
Yeah, like I'd rather, you know what I mean? Like if we going, oh yeah, you feeling some type of way? Because that's usually what girls do. They flirt. That means y'all horny. Y'all start flirting.
We can't just
with your significant other, not like see, because Demaris be.
I'm like, that's dangerous.
About this scenario.
Yeah, I'm talking about with husband and wife. Like if your wife is complimenting you, like, oh my, you look good. The gym looking good.
Or I might just want to let you could be on your way outside, like, and I just want you to know you look good.
You want him to drop it off before he leave the house.
Not always. Sometimes I just want him to know that he looks good. Whatever, man.
But women are so petty. Like their compliments will be backhanded. Of like. They know you look good, so they're gonna try to shame you to make you feel worse.
But that's what black people do to each other. Oh, that's what anybody does to each other. People you love. Oh, okay. Oh, you got that shit on? Check you out. You got that shit on? All right, I see you.
No, but I'm saying like an actual condescending.
But where I'm from, niggas do that. That mean he ain't got that shit on.
Stop.
Demaris. If I was to walk outside and the homies be like, yo, you killing them today, that fit is trash. I'm never wearing this again.
Yeah.
Like, never like.
No one's ever said that to me and meant it.
Yeah, like, you don't say that to the homies and he really is fresh.
Well, how would you say it to the homies if he really fresh?
Like, if my homie is fresh, like, he got up, you just like, okay. All right, it's a good fit. You put that on. Yeah. But you don't be like, okay. Like, nah, that means that shit look crazy. You look like a clown.
But I feel like that's more like male friendship stuff. I think with men and women, like, so she'll get upset when you put on like
if you look good
fit and where you like, where the fuck are you going?
Exactly. If you look good,
that's a woman's compliment. Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going? What time you coming
I must
back?
look good then.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. Demaris, no. She do that all the time.
What I do?
If your significant other looks good, do you start asking him where he going? If you're not going with him.
For sure. Where you going?
Exactly. Yeah. See, that's like the universal.
Who you all dressed up for? Yeah, don't get fucked up. That's how you know you look good. When you hit them with the don't get fucked up.
I'm finna get some hoes. Your girl say don't get fucked up. Oh yeah, you about
that's when you just gotta
find someone that'll actually compliment.
That's why you just gotta look at his following and see how much it goes up that night.
We gotta get away from this.
I don't do it. I'm just saying that the girls do it.
Get out of this. We have to get out of this. This is crazy. What if I tweeted a bomb that day?
I ain't talking about on Twitter. I'm talking about on IG.
What if I posted a bomb?
Yeah.
That don't mean my page is public.
Who you following, not who followed you. Who you're following. Who did you go out and follow at?
But you wouldn't know. What if I followed a vacation page? You don't know what that one tick was. You don't know all my followers.
If you know your man, you know his followers.
No, you need to get a hobby.
Listen, I have a hobby. I read. I'm saying that this is what women do.
Yeah, read Instagram.
Read your timeline. Yeah, that's what y'all do. Y'all read his Instagram.
Women are so mean that all the shit that they like about you in the beginning is what they end up hating about you. Like, why you look that good?
Same.
Why you being funny? This how the fuck I got you?
Yeah.
Exactly. So why,
I should stop
if you were
funny?
trying to be funny to get me, why are you continuing to make jokes to get more hoes?
Yeah, like I wasn't trying to. Like I didn't give you a Netflix special just when I saw you at the club.
First of all, Maul, you be giving bitches Netflix specials.
That's
so
just
that
what
actually
I do though. That's just me.
Yeah, that's 100% of the time. It's not like it fluctuates.
Maul is a Netflix
Maul is
special.
funny in front of women every time. Yes.
Yes, in front of women. The point.
He's funny, but he's funnier. Yes, but I mean that's because he likes women. I don't think.
There's not, but Demaris, you be acting like I be doing that and be like, yo, so what's your number? Like I don't don't make it sound like it's nasty. But somehow you always
get the number. True. Or the IG.
Not all the time. Sometimes. I mean, but
79% of the time.
Yeah, but it's IG is kind of like just it's more work and to keep up with the show type of thing.
Word.
Yeah, it's not. I don't use IG for that. That's not. No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, right. That's not my bag. I've been out of that bag. I don't even post on IG.
The last 3 women you talked to, of course, over 5 to 7 years. That's how long it's been.
Gotta be.
Where did you meet the last 3 women?
The last 3 women that I've dated, met,
Slept with. I'm not gonna say dated. Slept with.
slept with.
Pound Town.
One I've known for years before social media. One I met on Instagram, and another one I met through a friend.
All right, so you've used Instagram.
But I
that
didn't,
way.
yeah, but I didn't go into that thinking it was gonna be like, sometimes it just happens. Like you don't think about like obviously the person's attractive, but I'm not thinking like, yo, I'm gonna, give them my best spiel right now and then hopefully get the draws. Like, no. It just happens like that.
Best spiel on a DM.
Yeah, like I'm gonna give them my best work. Like, nah, it just happens like that sometimes. That's all.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm trying. The last, it might be Instagram batting 1,000 on my end.
The last 2 people you slept with? Not batting 1,000.
But because you probably went into it wanting that though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See,
Yeah.
But see, if you go into it wanting that, that's
I found the woman attractive. I DM.
Listen, man, if I had, bro, listen, if this was 10 years ago, it would be.
No, it's still your day too.
It's still your
It's
day.
still your day too.
But I'm done. Like I don't want that.
Yo,
Like,
anytime a man says he's done, he is not done whatsoever.
fishing on social media, I'm definitely done with
That's
Fishing
that.
like
is
the
fun
guy that
as fuck.
says this is
Crazy.
my last. That was my last night drinking, and then by 8 p.m. they drinking again.
But see, my thing is this,
Done
Mom.
fishing on social media.
If you're done fishing on social media and you don't leave your house,
You got to come with 5 referrals.
That's what the mutual friends are for.
Nah, fuck that. I got to see you. First of all, I don't even want to see you for the first time via social media. I'm already like, it might be a lie. She might not look like that. That's off the gate. I don't give a fuck how pretty I think you are. She might not look like that. It got to be referrals. It got to be real life. Yo, she cool. Yeah, nah, she used to. Oh, okay, yo, nah, next time we ask you, yeah, tell her to come through, pull up. Next event, we there like, yo, what's going on? Yeah, nah, I asked the homie about you. Get into real conversation. Like, I don't, but just social media, DMing back. No. I'm
Hey,
not
Ma.
doing that.
Hey, Ma. I hear what you're saying, right? Yeah, we're going to kick it, house party, mutual friend. You don't leave your house.
No, but that would be a reason to.
Because the baddie going to be at the spot.
Hell yeah.
Now I know how to get you outside.
If it's bad
no
enough,
problem.
if it's I drove to Montreal. Let's not forget.
But you gotta.
I'm a legend.
You have to pay. You have to pay for their existence now. So I don't know if you want to go
Not
outside.
me. I ain't paying, man. Listen. Yeah, go ahead. Keep paying.
The free ones on IG.
No, they on IG. They got their fucking Zelle in their bio.
I'm saying, of course, those exist, but there is still a regular group of women on Instagram.
Oh, of course. There's always going to be women that are not selling sex everywhere. But I'm just saying, like, there's the ones that are just getting louder is all I'm saying. It's just they're galvanizing the troops is what they're doing.
Me and Raven were going through a model agency website for video extras, and we thought catfishing was bad before, and we feel like we've learned all the tricks and like we know this and that.
No. We are in the biggest era of
They catfishing videos now.
Okay, they have taken catfishing to AI. The amount of AI women that are on real vetted modeling agencies is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It would blow your mind. They're not even catfish. They're not fucking real.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's a real thing.
So they'll collect the first deposit to show up, like first half, and they'll never show up. They're AI. They're not real. But this wasn't on, we weren't on Backpage.
No. Real.
This
these
is
are
like
real-
legitimate
yeah.
model agencies.
Yeah, absolutely.
That blew my mind. And a lot of them, it's like they're not even trying to hide. Like me and Raven would start to guess, we're like, that is 1,000% an AI girl. Like, that's not a real person. We're all doomed.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. You got to be 5 referrals.
That's a lot of referrals.
That's a lot of referrals.
Listen, man. Listen.
You don't even want a girl that you know 5 people that know her.
Shit. You better.
Now
more than ever.
I know what. So let me let y'all know why Maul is feeling like this, because I got a random DM from Maul randomly, right? Mind you, Maul don't DM me.
That ain't why.
Shit.
That ain't why I'm.
Maul
feeling
don't
like that.
DM me
doesn't
shit.
use- he doesn't use Instagram
I
for
don't
that.
even think he fucking follows me sometimes. Okay, so Maul, I got a
follow you
DM
when
from
you sleep,
Maul.
and then I follow
Bad
you back when you
bitch,
wake up.
bad bitch. I'm like, damn,
Should
who
know by your
this?
follower count.
I'm like, damn, who this? Like, who you send it to me? He was like, that's a man. I said, what, Maul? He like, that is a trans woman. Like, she was not born female. I'm like, how you know?
I love that she's giving y'all the PC version of what I said because that's not what I said.
Maul.
But I understand. I love
do
Demaris.
not believe
I
that
love,
you said it that way.
I love Demaris for buffering that for
I
the
like
show.
having a job.
But that ain't what I said.
I like having, I got a new apartment.
I think
I'm
for
just
1
saying
second you use the proper pronoun.
you know when I went in there with Rory. You know I led with that one. Yeah, I had to fuck Demaris up with that one. Yeah.
She was bad, though. She was bad.
Wait, so you posted, like, how did this conversation even start?
No, I just sent her the
DM'd
video.
me.
I sent her the video
okay.
of the.
Transgender woman.
There you go. And was waiting for her to just, because Demaris is horny. You see pretty women, she just, you know what I mean?
Demaris, first of all, Demaris thought you was sounding like a lick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put you on my homegirl.
I said she bad. Why you send me this? And then he said people out here getting tricked, shaking my head. I'm gonna ignore, I said, Maul, wait, how you know? He like, my homegirl in Atlanta knows her. And I'm like, oh wow. She's bad.
The game is ice cold.
Oh, I've seen.
When I say the game is ice cold now,
that's why
it is crazy.
I am happy that
5 referrals. I need to speak to your 5th grade teacher. I want to see your report card from kindergarten. I want to see it all. Yeah,
I'm
fuck
happy that the timeline is more progressive. Do you remember the old Twitter days when there was a photo of a transgender woman? She looked very attractive and low-key put mad heart eye emojis and retweeted it.
Oh, King.
And then,
oh my
and
God.
then
I forgot her name.
For the next 3 days, the whole timeline was killing Low. Like murdering. I mean, that would never happen in this time, but like,
how you get caught out there.
Killing him.
That's how you get caught. 5 referrals, Josh. I need to know 5 people that know you. Fuck that.
I mean, but you could find out yourself.
No. No.
Josh said you could just ask.
Just ask. See, that he gonna be one.
Again, I am not ball. I am progressive, but that would be a wild fun. And imagine if you were wrong. Like you're transgender woman, right? No.
Say it with so much conviction, right?
That's like rubbing a fat woman's stomach thinking she's pregnant type of shit.
Demaris, would you be offended if a guy asked you that?
If I've been asked before.
Really?
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not in person, but over social media. I've been told I look like a trans plenty of times. I'm dead at least 3 times.
Peeje, hold on. Peeje.
I'm being dead serious.
Peeje, hold on.
Wait, but how did they ask you?
Yeah, like
well, some people have commented it and they weren't like being like rude. They were being serious. And then some people have like DM'd me. Mm-hmm. Nobody who's ever seen me in person, but sometimes when I take photos, my features look very sharp. And that's kind of like I have a sharp chin. Or like when I was skinnier and I had a sharper jawline. Mm-hmm.
People hit you and asked if you were born
if I was
a man.
trans. Mm-hmm.
Did you have birthday makeup on?
Shut up, stupid. No, but this was when I was a lot smaller. My cheeks were not as round. My face was a lot more cut. Yeah. But in person, that's never happened to me because in person, it's very obvious. But even your
pictures, though, I would never assume that from your pictures.
Some people have. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
See,
I take it as a compliment. Trans women usually are like, one of the ways to point out trans women is they're a little bit too pretty. It's almost like you're too perfect. You're too like put together. So I don't mind. It's like, oh, you think I have pretty masculine features? That's fine. Mm-mm. But yeah.
Have any of them found out you weren't transgender and then was like, ugh, no?
No, some just didn't respond. And some was like, oh, okay, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I was just wondering.
That's a wild thing to wonder.
Yeah, I don't take offense. So you gotta ask these days. Shit, people don't be telling me.
No. Listen, 100%. You should ask, but I don't. Demaris don't. I would never look at a Demaris picture and think that though. That's odd.
Well, I think you should just find out on your own. I think it's a better story.
Y'all don't want me to find out on my own.
Ma.
It'll be this shit. I'm just saying everything goes away. All of this is gone. all of this goes away. Everything we've worked.
That's what I'm saying. I like having a job. So that's why when I described our very healthy, like PG conversation that we had.
Yeah, of course.
Where you use all the right pronouns and stuff like, yeah.
Yeah. They didn't use a word that could also be a car part. Like, yeah. I know Ma would never do that.
A cigarette in the UK. I don't know. It is what it is.
It's a little too on the nose to figure that. Like, at least my mechanic one, it's going to take a while for people to realize it.
Jesus Christ.
You pretty much just said it.
Do we have another voicemail, Josh?
Just came in. Oh, God.
Hey guys, I was just calling in with some relationship question. I met a guy. We were talking for a few weeks. We saw each other a couple of times, but it was hard to really kind of make a date. We finally had a date and we hooked up. And the next day I thought, because he was so sweet and so like letting me know he had a good time talking to me and things like that, that I would just like match his energy to let him know that I had a fun time seeing him and being with him. And he wrote me back kind of like, oh yeah, it was fun. And suddenly I felt like I could feel this shift. And so I'm kind of wondering, like, is that a form of game to like, I know like sweet talking and stuff is that, but to kind of lay it on thick to make someone feel so comfortable that they can like speak their mind. And now I'm kind of wondering, like, did I just get played? Like he got what he wanted and, you know, everything went just to get me there. And like, if like that's what guys do, because I definitely feel like I feel so thrown off by like post hookup what's going on. But anything you guys can say, thank you.
If you talked anything like that, then I would have disappeared too after I fucked. And you what, man? We all thinking it. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna just stop saying shit. All right, go ahead.
No. I was thinking, poor baby. How old is this woman?
Oh no, that's a grown woman.
Did she lose her virginity with that hookup?
No, she probably was talking for a while.
At a early age, women learned that there could be times when a guy acts like the nicest person that he wants to like really date you, and then you finally let him be, and then you don't hear from him.
Yeah, but
like how many movies have we seen?
If a nigga asks you at dinner, yo, what type of man you like? Don't tell him. That nigga will morph like the mask into whoever the fuck you say.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that plenty. I've gone right to the bathroom, washed my face, came back a whole new nigga. Every time. Read a couple articles in the bathroom, act like I know what we talk, hold the conversation. Yeah. Like, no, the Dems are out of control. Rory, I'll get into that.
Then she go to your IG page and was like, it's a completely different guy.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Listen, it's called game. Demaris is what it's called. Niggas run game. Y'all run game too? Y'all act like y'all like a nigga till y'all get that Chanel bag?
No. Why would you act like you like him till you get the Chanel bag? You're gonna want another one. Mo, use your common sense.
Nah, but he ain't gonna get you another one. He ain't got it like that. That one set him back a year and a half.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, baby D, that one set him back like a motherfucker. Kids gonna be eating cereal for about 3 months.
And why am I buying a Chanel bag if I already beat?
Yeah. If I beat already, yeah. That's
no. A lot of them
also, I'm not buying you a Chanel bag. If I do,
yeah. If I did or didn't beat,
I'm not buying you one.
Get the fuck out of here. But back to this young lady. Yes, it sounds like he got what he wanted. Don't beat yourself up too much about it. Like it happens. It is what it is. And, you know, just brush yourself off and get back in the game, man. That's all.
Yeah, that really is what you got to do. Like it'll be all right. There will be another.
Now, what you do is the next date you go on, you say, hey, listen, motherfucker. The last time I did this, I gave him some pussy and he disappeared.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Do that.
Don't do that.
Do that. You let him know. Put it out there. That's the problem. Nobody want to be real no more. It's 2025, baby. Everybody shut the fuck up and be real. If you ain't being real, shut the fuck up. Go back into the dating pool and let them niggas know, hey, the last nigga I gave some pussy, he started acting weird after we fucked.
Do not do that.
And he disappeared.
And then
the next one of you niggas I give some pussy to, if you disappear, I'm calling rape.
Oh my.
Yeah, scare these niggas, baby D. Scare them into thinking that the cops gonna show up. Niggas act right when they think the police coming.
Somebody said that. We wouldn't make it to the appetizer.
Yeah, man.
I think I would call rape.
Yeah, nah. But could there be a reason he disappeared?
Maul, I'm just
asking.
You done took 7 ways.
I'm just because we don't have enough info. We're just
Sometimes
taking.
Yes, we do. Let's not overthink this. You got. The game is the game.
The game
But
is
why?
like,
But why did he just? Because she said he was cool.
He probably just wanted to
because
beat.
he probably just wanted to beat. You know how niggas do. Niggas a beat. Sometimes niggas think they want more. They beat and they be like,
Yeah.
I really just wanted to beat. Like, and they
Facts.
lose
And then
interest.
sometimes you want to beat, you beat, and you be like, damn, I think I love this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that is. How often has that happened to you?
A few times.
Yeah, out of all the 3 million times you done stuck your
I've
dick. in
def-
her.
No, notice he said, "I think I love this bitch."
Exactly.
I've definitely,
A week later, you
I've
realize
definitely been
you're
in the
wrong.
bed with a girl like months after I just was like, I'm gonna just hit it and that's it. And she be sleeping. I'd be like, she's still here. Goddamn. She's this, but me and this bitch watching First 48 together, all kind of shit. Like, you still here?
In my t-shirt.
I planned to hit, and then that was it. Like, and you cool. You all right. Look at you.
Those
Like,
been
you
my
actually,
longest relationship.
you actually pretty cool. You watch the same shit I watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kobe fan. Okay.
That's a ninja cuff. I love when a nigga think he gonna beat and leave, and then he beat and fall in love, and next thing you know, we in a relationship. You done met my mother.
Yeah. I
Ninja
met a
cuff.
girl. I met
That's
a,
how all my relationships have been.
Yeah, sometimes it happens that way. Like you be like, nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and hit it and get out of there. And then you look up and y'all done spent 4 holidays together.
Yeah.
That's the year. That's the year, baby. The 4 holidays is the year. That's the year. We got Memorial, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
But and Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
but now we leave.
But
Josh, we leave before that.
Yeah.
We don't spend that together.
either leave before or you start after.
Yeah, Christmas, get the gifts, you go into the New Year's
Why are you
resolution.
niggas so against Valentine's Day? Like, what is it? Because
It's another
society-
chore for me.
chocolates
Just add
and shit
another
ain't
thing to
that
my
fucking
fucking list.
expensive. Okay,
Nah,
chocolates
but it
and
ain't that.
chocolate
It's
ain't that
just that
expensive.
y'all want to go out. First of all, I live in New York City. You know how hard it is to get a reservation in New York
Not if
City
you
on
make it in
Valentine's Day?
January. You've been fucking her since
I don't
September.
know what I want to eat in February and January, baby D. You want me to make a reservation for February, January 1st?
No, I didn't say January 1st. You could make it January 25th.
Nah, that shit. 2 weeks? You got New York City fucked up.
Yeah, no.
Niggas come to New York for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, no. I don't know why they do.
And why would you want to go out on the night that everybody's going out? Like, fuck.
You can't say that because then that means you don't want to be seen with them on the day that everybody's out with their
I
loved
don't want
ones.
to sit in traffic. I don't want to fucking wait in a
that's
packed
using
restaurant. I
logic.
don't want to.
You're using logic. You got to use love.
But it doesn't have
Love
to
will have
y'all
you sitting
keep,
in the Lincoln Tunnel on Valentine's
No.
Day.
y'all
I don't
keep
want
bringing
to.
up. Y'all keep bringing up restaurants. There's so much other shit and things that you can do for somebody that you care about.
Nah, y'all can't IG that.
Yeah, it's really old.
Y'all want to go to the same fucking restaurant all these they go to.
I actually never want to go to a restaurant on Valentine's Day. Do not take me to a restaurant on Valentine's Day. I have shit to do. Like,
Where you want to go on Valentine's Day?
Do something.
You're
for
gonna
me.
want to eat, baby D.
But you can do, like, for example, for a Valentine's Day, I had somebody, we ordered really expensive food in, but you got me really nice gifts and we spent the whole day together. Like, I don't feel like you're hiding me because we didn't go out. We have common fucking sense.
But y'all,
What'd you do for him?
You said what?
What'd you do for him?
I got him a gift too.
Okay.
What about me? What about me? Sorry. I'm sorry, boss.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You see?
I'm sorry.
You feel good now, right? Don't
You feel like a release.
good?
No, it's a
Yeah, like
release.
you felt the serotonin. Did you feel it release?
No.
Did you feel it hit your brain? Did you feel it, baby D?
Just-
yes.
She's saying that though, but I know what the gift was because women think pussy is a gift.
It was not pussy. It was not pussy. It was an actual gift I spent money on. I spent over $300 on it. It
All right,
was
you
an
got
actual
wax.
gift.
You just got expensive wax.
She bought that nigga a robe with his name on it.
First of all,
100%. Why is that a women go to?
I know my name. I don't need to know that this is my robe in my house. This is my house. Everything in here is mine.
Yo.
Don't put my name on my robe.
I still have in a last relationship. I got 2 rows, my name on it. They are still collecting dust in the
Yeah.
house. Like I'm not wearing.
I got a nice robe with my name on it, and I've never worn it.
I'm not a robe person.
Because it's actually a really nice robe, but I feel like I can't be in my house with that robe. Like that's like a robe where I got to be on vacation. Cause it's like so flamboyant. Like if you was to come to the crib and I had that robe on, baby, you'd be like, what the fuck he got going? Like,
Dressed like Nino Brown.
yeah, like it's like a flamboyant. It's dope, but it's like I gotta be like on vacation, really like in my in my bag. Like, no, not I'm being extra. Like, I gotta know that I'm being extra. I can't be at the home at the crib just chilling with that on.
Bringing a robe on vacation to me is kind of sick too.
That's
like
what I'm
you
saying.
wasting a lot of suitcase space for a fucking robe.
So that's why it's like I never wore it, but it's it's nice though. It's a really nice robe though.
Okay, so since we're on this subject, before we wrap up, what gifts would y'all like to get from women? Because y'all complain when women don't get y'all gifts. Now y'all complaining about the gift that women get y'all. So what would y'all want? What is y'all love language when it comes to gifting? What would you want from a woman? A woman you've been seeing, let's say 6 months.
I don't know.
It's Valentine's Day.
Something that adds to the aesthetic of my crib. Something that like, you use a nice plant right there, or you could use a nice painting right there, or you could use a nice, something like that where it's like, yo, I like this piece right here. Just add something. Boom. Like, all right, we'll get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit like that.
Rory?
Gift of silence.
Rory, I'm being serious.
I'm dead ass.
I know you are, but
Be left alone for a day.
I heard those are sold out. Those are on back order. Like,
It's plummeting on the Dow
you
right
gotta
now.
order that now to get that in February.
That's like that Wu-Tang album that
It's never
that you
coming out.
couldn't, that you couldn't get.
We're never getting it.
I don't know. Gift wise, I don't want to steal Maul's answer, but definitely something for the crib is always important. Maybe a new lock, because I locked myself out and I had to go to locksmith and he drilled through a lock. That'd have been a nice gift.
No, you're just autistic. You need the keys around your neck, like the keychain.
No, this is the first time I ever locked myself out. And it was because my garage.
Don't you have a code for you?
So usually, I could dox myself saying I keep my garage door open on one side, but my garage door broke. So I locked up everything like triple locked.
Manual.
And I was late for the airport. So when I walked out, I shut the door. I was like, fuck.
You knew it.
And the way, I always have another way to get in. And all that shit was completely locked up. So I was like, well, there goes that. Drilled right to $275 fucking dollars.
Yeah, you better believe it.
so you don't know what the fuck you want, but you expect women to know what you want. Got it.
Yeah,
Next.
that's how you guys think. We have to read your mind and know everything. So read my fucking mind.
A woman will post what she wants on either IG or Twitter 50 million times throughout the year. You know exactly what the fuck that girl wants. Especially a woman that's dating somebody. The moment I date somebody, I literally become TikTok fucking shop. I don't do shit but post shit that I want on the internet.
Why?
And all women do. Because I'm throwing you hints. Buy it.
You're throwing me hints on social media? You know how crazy? I'm right here next to you.
Okay.
You know how crazy that is?
I text it to their phones too. But the really important things
Oh,
get
you
sent
send
to
it
the
like
phone.
like if you're sending like a reel or something, like, oh, look at this.
Yes, exactly.
Got you. Okay.
I don't know. You got to vacation me. That's my words.
You can't even go on fucking vacation. I tried to plan a vacation for us earlier. We couldn't even plan a fucking vacation. You can't even go on vacation.
No, we had planned a vacation.
Long story short, Rory don't know the fuck he want. Maul wants plants and fucking Astro.
I would love plants.
Just something to
Plants
add to
would
the
be amazing.
aesthetic of the crib. Just something like I don't know if a girl, what do you want? I never sit back and think about what do I need or what do I want. As crazy as that sounds, like I don't think about that. Not until it's like I need something. Like fuck, I don't have one. Like, and then I'm like, I gotta get one.
Would you accept flowers from a woman?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We know you would.
I would. I would.
Call me that word.
Okay.
would.
I've given flowers to a man before he threw them in the trash. He said, "What am I supposed to do with these?" Terrible person.
Jesus.
But
this isn't
that's why I said a
this isn't
plant.
a gift per se, but Kia got me an insane discount for all my new pots and pans. Like I thought that was a nice,
That's a good gift.
Yeah.
and it like some serious fucking pots and pans.
I have an induction stove. Didn't know that you can just not use any pot on that type of stove. Had no clue.
Pop the whole shit.
Woke up the next day. I had a whole new cookware set in my mail room. I like shit like that.
Okay. So shit that you need. Shit y'all really prefer shit that you need.
And I'll even give you a compliment here. Women are smarter than men with so much stuff. If I'm just saying something in conversation, I've had women like go on Amazon and send me something that would fix the exact problem I'm having. Even if that shit was like $10 or whatever. Like that type of stuff is appreciative.
Look, we're men. So my shower, my shit is on the floor, like in the back, not getting wet. Came over one day, she bought me like these shower racks for inside the shower. Put
That
them up.
type of
I was
shit is
like,
the best, yeah.
oh my God.
You know, it's so crazy when women do shit like that. Yes, we are thinking of you, but it's like it's also making our life easier too.
Oh
For
no,
sure,
I
but I
literally
still
only
appreciate it.
have my loofah, my face wash, and body wash. Everything else is female products in my shower. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, because I do that with gift
Find
giving.
yourself smelling shit like,
Sure. I still use women deodorant to
what's
this day.
that? You start reading like, what's that? Like, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm one of those people where I buy gifts for people based on like when I come to your house, I'm gonna need. So for example, whenever couples get married, I'm getting them really good wine, like Tiffany wine glasses and champagne glasses, because when I come there, that's what I'm going to use.
I got that as a gift before.
Yeah.
Some wine, some nice wine glass.
Yeah, like that's the type of stuff that I buy people because I'm selfish.
Yeah.
But
I've
it's
had a
so
woman
nice.
buy me vinyls before. I thought that was like a cool
Yeah.
gift.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see, women. Now you know what to buy men. Apparently, they don't like the robe with the name on it. I'm so happy I ain't get that one nigga that robe. I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it. They don't like the
No,
robe.
I'm not saying we don't like it, but it's just like he probably got 4 in the top back of the closet that you've never seen. So just
Okay.
somebody before thought of that too. Just
Apparently, they don't like
He
the.
did give me some
Think
slippers
deeper.
that were fucking incredible though.
those are always nice.
Slippers.
Good house shoes.
What
house
about
shoes.
the polo boxers and the polo t-shirts? No. Have you outgrown
I'm not
those?
mad at him. I mean, you can never have too many drawers as far as I'm concerned as a man. Like you can never have too many underwears and socks. So I'm not mad at that.
It is not an ad whatsoever, but it should be. Yo, Skims for men. Best boxers in the world.
Oh yeah.
Like, but they're smoking.
I'm not gonna lie.
polo
I don't know
drawers.
who's in charge. Hey, Rihanna, who's in charge of Fenty's male boxer marketing? Because that shit, every time I open my phone, they want me to buy $6 boxers.
Oh, I have to try the Fenty one.
I gotta
Kim
try.
and Skims, they are best.
Oh yeah,
drawers
no,
I've-
the Skims box men's boxer briefs are definitely some of my favorite boxer briefs I've ever had.
And we had an ad. This was before Volume. I forgot what.
MeUndies?
No, it wasn't MeUndies. It was a different one. They sent us a bunch, and
Yeah, I remember. Mac Weldon.
Mac, yeah,
Mac Weldon.
just giving them a free fucking ad again. Great fucking drawers. Like
Yeah.
when I did that ad, I was not like I was selling it because I believed in the product.
I can't do polyester underwear though.
You
Yeah.
need cotton.
I need cotton.
Your booty
Okay.
sweat.
No, but that shit doesn't feel right against my skin. Like I need cotton. I can only wear cotton briefs.
Like you
I
like them
can't wear.
chicks that are allergic to latex. Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's the version of being allergic to. You might be right. I don't know. I cannot wear polyester anything. I cannot fucking do it.
Well, we can close up here. I actually do have quick advice for this woman. Don't let that deter you. The game is the game. That is going to happen when you date. I'm not saying go out there and just, keep fucking a bunch of people, but keep dating. Like not every single guy.
Can we get her in the Zoom room?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's get her in the Zoom room. Give us your we'll email her or DM. She didn't give any information. She didn't give any
She's
information.
super anonymous.
Okay.
Oh, so
Yeah, she probably won't want to do that anyway.
I mean-
and don't let it be a hit to your ego.
Nah, it's a hit
because-
to your ego.
Small, shut the fuck
It's a
up.
hit. I'm just saying.
You can have
That just be men doing shit. Like,
yeah, like you can have the
it
best
still hit your ego though.
You could, of course, but what I'm saying is you could have the best pussy in the world, best personality. That nigga might have a girlfriend. You really don't know what he got going on.
Oh no, but it's still a hit to your ego because
yes,
you
but what
don't
I'm
know.
saying is she shouldn't internalize it so much
No,
as a hit. to
agreed.
the ego.
Don't
Yeah, like there's something
internalize
wrong
it
with
too
her.
much.
There's not nothing wrong with you.
I mean,
I don't know. There could be. We don't know her.
but what I'm saying is, get back in the game.
Yeah.
Go in there with a little more, more battle scars. Got to
For
show
sure.
the scars now. Show that, I'm not. Listen, I've been down that road. I ain't going again.
Maybe even what we were talking about earlier. I've been in 2 long-term relationships where I fucked on the first night. Like you said, a chick you thought you just wanted to beat, she ended up living in your house. Like that can also happen too in these scenarios. So
Yeah.
keep dating, keep getting out there,
Keep swinging,
keep pounding
man.
through it.
Keep swinging.
I'm
gonna tell you like Ike told Tina, keep swinging.
Okay.
Wow. Peach.
Rolling.
725 and
Rolling.
edits. All right. Do the outro.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm sorry. Serious time.
Yeah, because we have some ads to do.
We'll talk to y'all in a couple of days. Be safe, be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger. Peace.